Hello, what's going on, Karasuno Family? My name is Mike, and welcome back to another Karasuno TV episode. Guys, today we are advancing onward with Irregular at Magic High School. We're going on to episode 2, just starting this show. Excited, saw a lot of promise in the first episode, liked that one a lot. Went out on a bang because the ending of the first episode was the opening of the show, Rising Hope by Lisa. Who cannot like Lisa? That's all I'm saying. So I'm excited to hop back into Irregular at Magic High School. Episode 2, I'm ready to keep going. As you guys know, if you are subscribers, if you stay updated on Twitter and everything like that, you know that I'm going to be trying to catch up for season 2 starting in the fall. So if you guys are up for that, if you guys are up for watching it with me on this channel, be sure to subscribe. That way you'll stay up to date with all the Irregular at Magic High School videos and all my other series, because I got a lot of good series, and in the fall I have an insane lineup, so you guys are really gonna like that. Be sure to keep it locked to the channel, and then check the description box. I got a lot of links to my socials in there. Twitter's really important. I give a lot of status updates on there. And then check out Patreon as well. Patreon, will help support me, and I would appreciate any support that you guys can give. But other than that, let's continue with Irregular at Magic High School, guys. This is Irregular at Magic High School, episode 2, Enrollment, part 2. Let's fly, crows. Okay, so they get off here, huh? They get off easy here, because I guess what this shows is that there's no fighting, there's no magic battles on campus. Maybe in general, because they said it's a criminal act. We don't know yet. Who are these two? Were they from the Blooms? Honoka Mitsui. Big brother? Yeah, right? Yeah, big brother. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, so Tatsuya, maintained Miyuki's CAD. So, what is a CAD? Somebody had one on their wrist. We don't exactly know what they are right now, but this lines up with what he said about him wanting to be an engineer, right? So no civilians at Magic High School. That's what I took from that conversation. I don't think I missed anything else. No civilians. Oh, so is that the full student council? Because I don't think we've seen all the members so far. Maybe in the opening only? Yep. Treasurer, Green. Secretary? No. Disciplinary committee. Secretary, HN. Okay. Hanzo, the vice president. Okay. Is he not there? She's just getting right to the point. That's funny. Oh! Jeez! The author knows. He knows how to play with us, guys. Okay, so Miyuki joins the student council as the first year representative. That's going to be Tatsuya's in, probably, right? He doesn't want that position because he seems like he sort of has, something, he has some secret that he's hiding, I guess. Interesting. She's really fighting for her brother. And I wonder what the brother's scores were. I think in the first episode it said they were like near perfect or something. Oh, okay, so they're trying to bring him on now in the disciplinary committee. Did you see the shock on his face? Tatsuya is not happy. Yeah, he's like, no way, I don't want to do this. So the disciplinary, yeah, they maintain order at the school. I mean, we clearly would know that, you know, from hearing the name. He says, is that it? Disorderly conduct involving magic. Now, is that going to be an avenue where the story can head? Oh, he's trying to get out of it by saying that, you know, his status as a course student. So, I guess at the end of the day, Tatsuya gets dragged on. He gets dragged into the student council disciplinary committee. Interesting. Like I said, I wonder if that's going to be an avenue where the story heads, right? Like, you know, they do some sort of investigating. Is this some kind of training that they're doing? Oh, okay, Tatsuya stepping up to the plate. Wonder if he's going to knock this one out of the park. Flex on everybody. Or is he going to fail miserably? No, too slow, he says. Huh, so is he actually... You know, I was sort of getting overpowered vibes from him. I guess not. He seems like he doesn't have a good control over the magic, you know. That's why he wants to be an engineer, I think. Oh, is that Hanzo? The vice president in the back, looking out the window? No, it's not. Or is it? Wait, I thought, maybe that's his nickname? I thought that the vice president was somebody different. There it is. Hanzo Gyobo Shoujo. I couldn't even read the full thing. Okay, so his name is Hanzo. But he's registered as something else? We're calling him Hanzo. Interesting. So there's this sort of dynamic going on. Blossoms versus weeds, you know, superior blossoms versus the inferior weeds. Okay, so he's saying that there's like 30,000 characters. So does Tatsuya somehow, you know, hack into... I don't know, but, you know, this characters, how are they activating this magic? Interesting. Okay, so that's cool. She's, you know, bringing a weed on to, you know, close the gap between the two of them. The blossoms and the weeds. Okay, so the practical test scores were subpar. Oh, okay. Ooh, interesting. Really? She has a lot of faith in him. So maybe Tatsuya's power, couldn't get picked up, or wasn't able to be used. His secret power wasn't able to be used in the practical exam. Ooh, he's challenging the vice president. Simulated battle too. Nice. He's got the confidence, baby. Ooh, using his own words against him too. Yeah, he doesn't even want to be on them too. Yeah, he's just protecting the sister at this point. Man, sister lovers. What are we gonna do with them, guys? He can't get angry? Is that an actual thing, or does he just not get angry? Wondering the wording there. I'm ready though. I'm ready for Tatsuya to pop off, guys. Oh, we see in the opening, right? His dual pistols. Are we gonna go into the simulated battle right in this episode? Because I could swear we're coming up in the end. Storage devices, she called them. Interesting terminology. Storage devices? CAD? How does this work? Okay, so they have to... So a lot of rules, and they have to avoid damaging the other, party too much. They can only go, to a sprain. So no killing. So I guess this is an actual legit battle, Alright, music's kicking in, guys. Get ready. The overconfidence right here, too. So he's going for a quick draw, basically. So a quick spell that's going to knock him back and knock him out. Okay. Let's see how the plan works out. Very, very, very confident, though, and you know how sometimes that backfires. Let's go. How are these weapons going to work? Ooh. What did he just do? He dashed forward. And he's behind him? What happened? He was just disoriented and fell down. Oh my lord, is he that strong? What even happened? Everyone's shocked. Tatsuya wins. Holy moly. Guys, what did he do? You see that confidence there in the end. I'm going to enjoy this ending, though. I'll be back right after it, guys, to talk about this episode. Alright, guys, that's it. That's the end of the episode. We didn't get any preview, any after credit scene. That was episode 2, Enrollment Part 2. Another good episode, a lot of build up to the end. But basically what happens is that, Miyuki gets introduced and welcomed into the student council as the first year representative, secretary, I guess. So I guess there's like 2 secretaries right now, the actual secretary and then the first year secretary. So, and then she tries bringing Tatsuya on as well. They end up saying that there's a spot open on the disciplinary committee. One thing leads to the next. The vice president disagrees, and Tatsuya ends up challenging him to a one-on-one simulated battle. And, that's how our episode ends. The episode ends with the battle. And, in an instant, Tatsuya seems to have knocked out the vice president who probably is one of the stronger blooms, at least I would assume, since he's on the student council. Maybe not. But he's probably competent. So we already know that Tatsuya is very strong, and he doesn't use these CADs, these devices, I guess, that everyone else does. I guess he doesn't have the capacity to use them, so he uses these storage devices. That's what they call them. These two guns, almost that they look like, and he ends up moving extremely quickly. He ends up behind the vice president. Does he fire these storage devices? I don't know how he uses them, but he seems to disorient the vice president, and the vice president falls over, unconscious, knocked out. Tatsuya wins. So really cool, a lot of intrigue, a lot of mystery surrounding Tatsuya's character, but I'm liking him. I'm liking the stoic, stern air of mystery about him. He's sort of, he's weak on the power scale of, on the power scale that everyone is used to, but maybe he's, actually like a lot higher. That's something that they maybe just don't understand yet, but I'm getting an OP vibe from the main character, and I like that a lot, guys. So very excited to see where this goes from here. I know the next couple episodes are still, enrollment part 3, 4, 5 at least. So we'll see how long this goes. That's probably going to be our introductory arc. And then we'll see where the story goes from there. Excited to continue this journey, guys. I hope you guys are just as excited as me. And if you are, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. Socials are in the description. Follow me on Twitter. I drop you guys status updates as often as I can, as often as I see fit. And go check out the Patreon, guys. Patreon helps support me, and you guys get some cool stuff for supporting me on the different tiers. I would appreciate that. But, guys, thank you so much for watching. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate the whole Karasuno family. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Irregular at Magic High School, Episode 2, guys.